Hey, Sean here from SpeedCubeShop. So before I get going, I'm filming this a little after the video was released talking about microphones, and I really appreciate everyone's help. There was a pretty big consensus that a lot of people really liked the blue raspberry mic. Although there's a couple really good detailed descriptions about microphones, and the Sennheiser one got a lot of also good remarks. Now, after doing a lot of research, I'm recording this with two different microphones using the Raspberry, but also the Sennheiser one, but plugging in XLR and just recording straight as a WAV file instead of using it as a digital audio workstation and turning it through USB into an MP3 in my computer, which compresses it. With all that going on, if you want to know more about that, check out the other videos just where I show the different microphones. But I appreciate everyone's help, and let's look at this. This came in today from SpeedCubeShop, and it is all of their spooky stuff. So every year they release different things for Halloween, for Christmas. Oh, we've got some nice little cards. That's kind of cool. And it goes through the different main lubricants they have. So Martian is their best seller. I personally like Nebula. Nebula, it says, is the most gummy, but if you notice, it still has a pretty high bar, 7 out of 10 for speed. And the reason it has that is because even though it's the thickest, it's still not that thick of a lubricant. So they have all the way like weight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then they have jumps to 8. They have a weight 8 lubricant. And I believe when this came out, they mentioned that they're all actually lighter than weight 1. So, but anyways, yeah, let's look at this. I wonder what this is. So I'll scan that later, but you can, I guess, scan that as well. They have a couple different puzzles where one is stickered and one is not, but this is glow in the dark. While we're doing that, let's unbox some of this other stuff, or unbag, or whatever we're going to call it. We have a stand. I'll turn this in a little bit and talk about what puzzle it is. But they have a version that's unstickered, so you can sticker it yourself. A nice Halloween stand. We'll put that in there. That is glow in the dark. I'm jumping around a lot. Okay, jack-o'-lantern lubricant. Different bottles. They've changed up some of the bottles. I think they have 5 cc. They've got 10. I think they have 15, or they've got some different ones. And pumpkin spice scented. Really nice pumpkin spice. It kind of smells like a pumpkin candle, so not super sweet. It's not as bright of an orange as they've had in the past, so here's last year's, and which I'm okay with. I mean, that is really super bright orange. That seems a little bit more natural. So either way, it's their jack-o'-lantern lubricant, and it's really great. I believe it's fairly gummy. So somewhere around what Nebula is, but it smells fantastic. When I've used this or used the Candy Cane lubricant in my office, I always had people compliment about how nice the smell was, but then they were a little turned off when I told them that it's from Cube Lubrication. Ooh, these are really nice. Now, looking at this looks screen printed, which is really nice. It looks screen printed. If you don't know much about printing, I used to, for a little bit, I worked at a screen printing company. And nowadays, a lot of shirts are digitally printed, meaning it's just basically printed on the sort of, I don't even know how the printer works, but it looks like the ink is not as raised. Like this looks like there's ink on top of it, which is done through a silk screen and pressed on, which means this took 3 separate passes through. This was actually 4 probably because there's white. This was 3 passes. That's what it looks like, which is super nice. Really nice feeling, really sturdy. I like these bags. I'm using them for all of my puzzles. And let's look at a couple of mats. Some new mats came out. Got this adorable one. There are a lot of new mats out. Very thick. Even kind of stretchy. I like that character. And then this, I believe they had this one last year as well. I'm also ordering a couple larger ones to put timers on. I've been using these also as mouse pads, which work extremely well. This one's really nice. I think this might be my favorite. I like that sort of dark purplish color. It fits that image well. Enough talking. Let's look at this puzzle. So as far as colors, we have kind of a gray against black. Then we have green against orange, and a different, more pumpkin-y orange against purple. So 2 different oranges, which I think is okay with Halloween. Looking at what kind of puzzle this is. I've not done research before, but it looks like it might be something like a Shangsha Legend, but it has dots. I don't think the Shangsha Legend had a dot there. And looking at the site, there's a tab that says Halloween, which is nice. So there's markdowns, new Halloween. Out of the box, it's a little bit dry. I will definitely take some videos of this glow in the dark. Let's add a little bit of lubrication to this, and I want to loosen it slightly. Where did jack-o'-lantern go? There we go. Let's see how well this drops. Oh, so much nicer. So the thicker lubrication with the old dropper bottles sometimes was a bit difficult to get out. This is a lot nicer. Okay, actually I'm not going to loosen it yet. Corner cutting's a little tight, but that's okay because it's stable. I just realized that bottom center needs to be oriented correctly. So I guess I will do that. So let's see here. If we do something like... Well, maybe I won't worry about that just yet. Maybe I'll just do... Oh, I didn't even put them in the right spot. That would have been helpful. So is it these two? Yeah. I wasn't even thinking. I was just thinking about this part. But I'm going to leave that be for right now. We can fix that later. Okay. So back to this. There we go. Nope, that wasn't right. There we go. And then, there we go. COLL. UPerm. Let's try that again. Maybe I'll try Resolve. I don't know how well that's going to go. These are just fun puzzles to have, to collect. I've got ones from like the Easter ones, the Christmas ones, the Halloween ones. Just fun little changes. Ooh, this might be a good Rue one. So I've got a block I can already plan out there. So I need purple, green, and gray. So something like... Oh, lost track of now. There we go. Oh, this is so difficult. There we go, and then... Okay. This would be... CMLL? Yeah, that is correct. Now... Oh, I didn't orient the center. That will be an issue. Oh, but I put that down wrong. Fantastic. Okay, there we go. And I did not do... Okay, there's Rue. Awesome, yeah, just a few drops really help. That smells fantastic. I love that smell. Okay, let's fix this center, although that looks kind of goofy. So I'm guessing this needs to be turned counterclockwise 90 degrees. There we go. There's multiple options here. There's just the bags, which are only $2.50 each. So you can definitely add them to an order if you just wanted the bags. The stand is only 59 cents. The pumpkin lubrication is $5.95. The puzzle itself, if you get it unstickered, is $7.95. But they have whole bundles that you can get, like the mat, a few bags with lubrication, and it's like 15 bucks. So, or you can just go all out and get everything, all the bags, lubricant, a large mat that has the little nubbins on it that you can attach a timer to, just to go all out, and they've got that bundle as well. So I'll link to the whole Halloween section. I always love these, but these bags probably are the highlight for me. This is beautiful. This really is nice. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comment section what is your favorite bag. If you'd like the pumpkin, the ghost, or the mummy. And if you can't pick one of that, let me know who on this mat is your favorite. So thank you very much for watching. Leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Hit like, subscribe for more content like this in the future. And as always, stop by SpeedCubeShop.com for more news and reviews.